As the pandemic continues, it has become more apparent that the social isolation may have more of an impact on mental health than was expected.
KIMT News 3's Alex Dieter spoke with Olmsted County's Diversity, Equity, and Community Outreach Program Manager about how the community can foster healthy and mindful environments. Alex?
That's right, Katie and Amy. I spoke with Sydney Fry about the importance of knowing that you are not alone. Olmsted County's Diversity, Equity, and Community Outreach team has been in existence for just over a year to help build an inclusive and vibrant environment for everyone. Sydney Fry assumed the role of program manager just last week and is eager to address mental health and ensure that all in the community have access to the resources they need.
When I was referencing some of the inequities that we see within our criminal justice system, those communities that are often most negatively impacted don't always have access to those resources that maybe other communities do. And
with the increase of social isolation during the coronavirus pandemic, it brought about an awareness of another ongoing pandemic, mental health.
Coming out of the pandemic, and though we're not, I guess, completely out of it, how that had an adverse, I should say, impact on a lot of people's mental health, right? I mean, just social isolation in itself can be a contributing factor, especially for individuals that have already had, experiences and challenges with their own mental health. That exasperates those challenges to a whole nother level.
The Rochester community provides mental health resources and hopes to remind people that they are not alone.
I guess I would just generally say encourage folks to reach out and to folks even maybe within their own social support networks, because there are resources accessible. And we definitely want, and I think that's part of some of the work that DECO does as far as the community outreach aspect of it, is letting people know, connecting them to those resources within our community.
And as we continue to get through the COVID pandemic,
we have to do a better job of letting people know that it's okay not to be okay sometimes, and kind of getting rid of some of the stigma that goes along with, speaking up about, your own personal struggle and your journey.
Sydney told me that people need to know that their internalized struggles are not unique, and that asking for help is not a sign of defeat. Live in Rochester, Alex Dieter, KIMT News 3.
All right, thanks, Alex. Tomorrow morning, KIMT News 3 reporter Maddie Watkins will share more on the mental health of students as they head back to school tomorrow morning on Daybreak at 4:30.